Hi everyone, this is Kevin McNamara. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. This is a place where we talk about everything from plant-based diets to meditation to good healthy relationships and everything in between. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions, please hit me up and we'll get those answered on the next podcast. Thanks for listening. Let's go inside. Hey everybody, Kevin McNamara here. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. It seems like ages since I've done a podcast, but it's actually not. It was only yesterday. So welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about how do you get yourself back up when you're feeling down. So we all have these down days and sometimes they can last for a couple of days. I used to have days that last, 3-4 days where I'd be really down, but these days I've sort of managed to get that where it might be a bit of a down day, but the next day I'll sort of bounce back up pretty quickly. And I was listening to a Bob Proctor video today, and it was a really inspiring video, I've got to say. He just, Bob has a way of summing things up beautifully. And he sort of summed up, I guess, the answer to this question in many ways. I mean, the reasons that we feel down, it's got to do with, I guess, a couple of roadblocks, and one of those is definitely having a weakness of attention and poverty of imagination. Weakness of attention and poverty of imagination. And a good question to ask yourself is, what do you want? What do you want out of life? It's easy to answer the question what you don't want. We can all say, I don't want this, I don't want that. But when you answer the question, what do you want? And that's a real key, I think. We need a real North Star to aim for. We need something, our North Star is the thing that we get up in the morning for. It's what's directing us towards our goals. It's that sort of, that destination that we never actually reach, but it's always there. It might be, just helping people. I just want to help people. And that kind of, intention you never stop doing that. It just continues. But you need something concrete. So what do you want? What do you want to actually do with your life? I think that's a really important question. Like I say, people know what they don't want, but no one seems to know what they actually want. And as soon as you know what you want, you lose that weakness of attention, because your attention goes on, and your attention and focus goes on that thing that you want, and your imagination lights up. People need to imagine things a lot bigger. What do you see in your imagination every day? What do you visualize? If you know what you want and you can visualize it, you can see it, you've got something to work towards. And that's what helps you get over those down days when you're feeling really down and you think, is it all worth it? But if you know what you want, then you know it's worth it. So just keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize and keep seeing it in your mind, keep believing it. Even on those down days, what I'll often do is I'll go and put on a Bob Proctor video and just watch it. And listening to him, I get goosebumps with some of the stuff that he says, because it's all about your vibration. And once you can raise that vibration, and when you're thinking about the thing that you want to do and the thing that you really love, and you know what you want, your vibration rises. It has to. So just keep that in mind when you're in those sort of down days. Just really start to think about, what do I want? Where's my attention? Is it on the shiny object syndrome? What's my imagination doing? Is it playing tricks on me? Am I seeing all the negative stuff on my movie screen in my mind? Just go back to that real positive focus. What am I focused on? What's my intention? And make it really clear, but you have to know what you want. If you don't know what you want, well, guess what? You're going to get it. Nothing. So you have to know what it is. So really write it down. What do you want? I'm not talking about goals here. I'm talking about things that you want to, attain in your life. Is it travel? Is it, starting a business? Is it, and they certainly can be goals, but just write down what it is you want and then turn them into goals. I want to do this. I want to do that. 3 or 4 things, and then turn that into a really great, inspiring goal. And you can't go wrong once you're doing that. And you're reading it every day. You're feeling it. You're seeing it in that imagination in your mind. Your imagination is not poverty consciousness, it's abundance consciousness. Keep your imagination vivid and flowing and positive, and you can turn things around. So my challenge for you is to write those two things down, the two blockages, the weakness of attention and the poverty of imagination. That's your challenge. Write them down, work on them, beat them, turn them around, and start focusing on paying attention to what you really, really want. So write it all down in front of you, and then work on making that weakness of attention and that poverty of imagination work in your favour. Turn it around. You got this. So thanks for listening, guys. Really appreciate it. Don't forget, check out turmericheals.com, and also check out our new, fairly new YouTube channel, which is called Meditation for the Soul. There's a link down below. Go and check it out. Some great meditations on there. If you're not meditating, it's something that pretty much saved my life over the years. If I wasn't meditating, I reckon I'd be in some sort of funny farm somewhere. Is that politically correct to say funny farm? But I don't know. But I would be. So meditation, really, really cool. Go and check it out. Some great. There's some music meditations. There's some guided meditations. We just put up a waterfall meditation today, which is very cool. So go and check that out. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate that. That would really help us, and we'll get the word out. And we want to change a lot of lives, so that would help other people as well. Thanks for listening. I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. Really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please jump over to Apple Podcasts and leave us a 5-star review. That would be so much appreciated. Really help get the word out. Don't forget, also go and check out our meditation links down in the show notes. Thanks for listening. Have a great day. Bye-bye.